Hi, this is Mati Fuller. I use tarot, numbers, and chakras to help you understand your relationships better. So this is your weekly Love Tarot reading for Virgo for March 9 to 15. Please keep in mind this is a general reading. If it resonates, that's awesome. If it doesn't, then this reading is not for you. So let's find out what kind of relationship issues you have in the week of March 9 to 15. Relationships for Virgo, soulmate, and twin flame connection. Let's find out where you're at first. So, your partner has the Six of Cups. Cups is a fourth chakra quality. It has to do with heart. Six of Cups is thinking about how nice it used to be in the past. So obviously it's not so nice right now. And they also have the Empress. The Empress is very creative and very positive. It's a good card for relationship. The only thing is, if you add up these two cards, you get 6 plus 3 is 9. 9 has to do with either unconditional love or the end of a relationship or the end of a cycle. 9 is often about cycles and endings. So in thinking about how nice it used to be in the past, it is possible that they have thoughts about ending the relationship. They also have the Sun card, which is a very positive card. But right next to it is the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups has to do with possibly having to leave a relationship behind even though there's still love there. So you have 19 plus 8, that's 27, and that's another 9. 2 plus 7 is 9. So there's a 9 energy in your partner's frequency right now, which has to do with endings and end of cycles. All right, you have the Seven of Swords. That's not a very good card for relationships. Seven of Swords has to do with lack of faith, feeling of lack, holding things back, not being totally honest, not being truthful with your partner. And you also have the Six of Swords, which has to, so you have two sword cards. Swords has to do with third chakra. It has to do with overthinking. It has to do with projection. It has to do with lack of heart. And if you add these two numbers together, you get 7 plus 6, that's 13. 13 is the Death card. Endings and new beginnings. And if you add up those two numbers, you get the Emperor. You want to be in charge. So it's like either I get what I want or I'm not going to be committed to this relationship anymore. I'll move on. And if you move on, you'll get heartbroken. 3 of Swords. And you also have the Hierophant. It's my way or the highway. These are my values. If you don't believe in my values, I'm going to leave you behind, even if it hurts my feelings. If you add up these two numbers, 3 plus 5, you get 8, which has to do with self-empowerment. You feel like you need to empower yourself. You feel disempowered in the relationship right now. And you're basically holding things back from your partner and threatening to leave if they don't come around. And it's just, I get a feeling that it's not a very nice energy. It's almost like ultimatum time. I want this, and if I don't get this, then who knows what will happen. Don't expect anything nice. Okay. No wonder your partner has 9 energy in their field, because they can feel your attitude. You know, if this is your attitude, they can feel it. And they might not want to be around it. So let's find out how you actually feel about each other. How does a partner feel about Virgo? How does Virgo feel about partner? How do you feel? Let's see. Your partner is definitely in a more positive space than you are. They have the Page of Pentacles. They want to do something new to make a living. They have the Knight of Swords. They want to move forward with some great ideas. And they have the Star card. They're feeling hopeful about the relationship, hopeful about their new business, hopeful about everything. And they're following that inner guidance that's coming from within. Oh, of course, inner guidance comes from within. That was a dumb thing to say. Okay, so if you add up these numbers, you get 17, and you get 1 for the Knight and 1 for the Page. So that's 18, 19. 19 is the Sun card. They want happiness, they want love, they want joy, they want success. They're on a positive path forward. You, however, you have the 9 of Wands. You feel exhausted, you're not happy, you have to make a choice, 2 of Swords. And the Temperance Angel is saying, don't do anything stupid right now. Just take a breather, be patient, wait and see where it goes. But you're not so happy about that. If you add up these numbers, you get 9 plus 14. That's 23. Plus 2, that's 24, 25. And 25 adds up to a 7. And 7 has to do with either connection to Source or lack of faith. So you do not trust this relationship right now. That's why you're not very happy. You do not trust the relationship. You have no faith. If you want the relationship to work out, you can, because your partner is in a very positive place. But it can only happen if you trust it, if you have faith. If you have faith in life, if you have faith in the universe, that the universe has your back, if you have faith that everything that happens for a reason, that is the kind of faith you have to have. Okay. So let's find out where this is going. Just because your partner has 9 energy in their vibration doesn't mean that it's the end of anything. It could mean, 9 can also mean unconditional love. So that frequency can be turned to a very positive thing very easily. But not if you're being stubborn. Your partner has the Page of Swords. They want to move forward with some good ideas. They want to move to a better place where there's more harmony. 6 of Swords. So they're at the level of 3rd chakra right now. What's in it for me? And that's what they're looking at. They're coming from a place of what's good for me? What do I want? Where am I going? What do I really want? If you add up these numbers, you get 6 plus 1. That's a 7. So they also have the trust issues that you just had in the last cards that I put out. So neither one of you totally trust this relationship. There's a lack of faith here. And you have the 3 of Swords. You can see heartbreak coming. And you have the Hierophant, which has to do with fixed ideas, fixed values. It's almost like you will not change. You will not let go on behalf of the relationship, even if it hurts your feelings, even if you end up in heartbreak. These values are so important to you that you will stick with them. And that's okay. Sometimes we have situations like that where we have a relationship where we're really not on the same page at all when it comes to values. And if a value is really important to you, then it becomes more important than the relationship. And that's kind of where you're at. If you add up these numbers, you get 5 plus 3, that's 8. This has to do with you standing up for yourself and empowering yourself. And if it leads to heartbreak, then so be it. It's that important to you. So let's find out what kind of energy that's between you right now. I know that that is something we all have to do once in a while. When we're tired of compromising our feelings and our values, we have to stand up for the values, and if the relationship breaks as a result, oh well. You know, maybe we can find a better partner that is more matched in the future. Okay, so what energy is going on right now between you? 7 of Wands. You're being defensive. You're both being defensive. Even though you want a new beginning with each other, you're both being defensive. So you're not really ready to work this out right now. If you add these numbers up, you get 7 plus 1, which is another 8. You're both feeling disempowered. And so you're having a power struggle going on between you. Maybe you need to talk to a third person or something, just to see things from a better place. So let's get some advice for Virgo. Advice for Virgo. I hate those situations where you're in a power struggle with each other and neither one of you want to back down. It's just awful. So we need advice. Okay. So you have some options here. You can either offer your partner love. Just kind of jack down your ego a little bit and offer your partner love. Or you can communicate with your partner from a very rational place. Queen of Swords. Or you can just share with your partner. Share where you're at. Share what's going on. Share how you feel. And the possibility is that you'll get back together and have a more solid connection after you talk about these things, because you'll know where you stand with each other in a different way. So it's definitely not the end of the relationship. You have choices that you can perform this week. So hopefully you'll pick something good to do together. All right, so that was the reading for Virgo. I hope you like it. Please put your thumbs up and subscribe. And thank you for listening. Bye.